The motion again, it should be in front of you, but this motion provides that a member that is charged or has been charged with a crime of violence, that the secretary would be prohibited from registering and recording a vote of that member. And maybe it's helpful, Mr. President, for the members to know what is in 624.715, but subdivision 5 in that section outlines the crime of violence and the definition of what a crime of violence is. And I'll just read some of them for you so you can see kind of the category of crime that we're talking about here. And that includes felony convictions in areas including murder in the first degree, murder in the second degree, murder in the third degree, manslaughter in the first degree, manslaughter in the second degree, aiding suicide and aiding attempted suicide, assault in the first degree, assault in the second degree, assault in the third degree, assault in the fourth degree, assault in the fifth degree, domestic assault by strangulation, crimes committed for the benefit of a gang, use of drugs to injure or facilitate crime, simple robbery, aggravated robbery, carjacking, kidnapping, false imprisonment, solicitation, inducement, and promotion of prostitution, sex trafficking, criminal sexual conduct in the first degree, criminal sexual conduct in the second degree, criminal sexual conduct in the third degree, criminal sexual conduct in the fourth degree, malicious punishment of a child, neglect or endangerment of a child, commission of crime while wearing or possessing a bullet-resistant vest, involving theft of a firearm and theft involving the theft of a controlled substance, an explosive or an incendiary device, arson in the first degree, arson in the second degree, burglary in the first and second degrees, drive-by shooting, unlawfully owning, possessing, operating a machine gun or short-barreled shotgun, riot, terroristic threats, harassment, shooting at a public transit vehicle or facility, drugs, controlled substance in Chapter 152. And that's the list of offenses that, Mr. President, that would initiate or enact this motion upon approval by the body. I talked earlier during the debate around the point of order around Senator Nelson's motion about the disrepute, the dishonor, and the betrayal of the public trust that the offenses that we are seeing before us and all of the writing and information about them that have been propagated so widely throughout the world, Mr. President. It is our job as the carekeepers of this body, which belongs to the people of the state of Minnesota, it is our job, Mr. President, to ensure the integrity and continuing smooth, safe, and proper operation of the Minnesota Senate. And we are already seeing, Mr. President, because of this deep disrepute that this body has been placed in, we are seeing the dysfunction, we're seeing the disarray that this body is entering into. We're going to see problems with perfunctory things actually not happening, Mr. President. We're going to see those who want a bonding bill. A bonding bill will not be happening if we continue to see what it appears to be the protection of this behavior at the expense of the integrity and the reputation of the Minnesota Senate. If we continue to see that, we're going to continue to see this dysfunction, Mr. President. We need to clear the slate. We need to bring back integrity and trust in the Minnesota Senate again. What I'm hearing from the people of Minnesota is you have an individual that has been charged with first-degree burglary as a member of the Minnesota Senate. The response from people is that person should not be voting. Over and over, just brought to me from people on the street without even me talking about the subject, Mr. President. They bring it up every time I talk to someone or see someone. We need to clear the slate. We need to bring honor and reputation and trust back to the Minnesota Senate. This motion will do that. Mr. President, members, I encourage your support, and I ask for a roll call vote. Thank you, Mr. President.